I think it's Wednesday. And I think it's St. Patty's Day. Oh, my hair. Oh, my hair looks horrible. Been busy this morning. Me and the girls are going to the dump. And I said, yes, the dump. Let me show you them. You guys ready to go bye-bye? Gracie? Gracie? She said, yes, let's get in the car. You ready to go bye-bye? You ready to go bye-byes? You ready to go bye-bye, Prissy? All right, so the girls are ready to go. But this, okay, my daddy always said, I do not need a man. And my daddy is completely right. It's just nice to have one around because a man did not put that in the truck this morning. A woman did. So I'm headed to the dump to dump off my second load of crap that no man came and got, because I put this on the swap shop and I had a bunch of inquiries and I messengered a bunch of them that yes, it was available, come get it, and they never showed up. So men are about useless. You know? About the only thing a man is good for is to naturally get you pregnant. And that's it, guys. Naturally, I said, not insemination. And I'm not with a turkey baster. I mean, if you want to do it without a man, that's how you do it. But that's about the only thing a man is good for. Some of them aren't even worth looking at. So, me and the babies are headed, back around. Me and the babies are headed to the dump to drop off that stuff. Right, babe? Oh, that's not a good view, that up close. But we are headed to the dump. Me to them. Right, babies? We are headed to the dump, aren't we? We got a 1 bag of kitchen garbage, because if I'm paying for the dump, I'm taking kitchen garbage. But you guys ready to go? We girls don't need a do we? Now, my son would have helped me load that, because he helped me load yesterday's stuff. He did. He helped me with yesterday's stuff. But again, he helped me. He didn't need to help me. I could have handled it by myself. Like I said, like I started to say, my daddy always said, you don't need a man. And he is absolutely, I don't know if I locked the door. I gotta go check the door, guys. Be right back, guys. Okay, so I did lock the door. So we are headed that way. We're gonna go slow because I don't want those glass doors on the top to fall out. That's my only concern. I did strap them down. I even keep straps in my truck. See, I keep ratchets and stuff like that, and I have tools, so I'm not afraid to do anything. Because some things I don't want to do. That's what a man was good for. Just when you didn't want to do something. That's what they were good for. When I can see the top stuff, if it starts to slide, that's good. I don't think it will. Set an angle, so usually when things are in an angle, they won't slide out. But what has me concerned is one window, because it's stuck on a doorknob to the other window. So if I can just get up the hills without it coming out, I will be happy. I just have to get to the dump. I do have my St. Patty's pants up. My face is red because I was working outside. It happens. It's I have 2 skin conditions. I have eczema, and I mostly have it on my hands. I do get it on my toes once in a while, and I've been getting it a little bit on the side of my nose, but I do have a eczema issue once in a while. I only share that because it doesn't keep me from doing anything per se, you know. And I don't know. I think sometimes when people have conditions and they have skin conditions, and I have tinea versicolor, where it's a reaction to the atmosphere, the sun, the air. Mine is red blotchy. I have it. Nathan has it. It can be pink or it can be white, depending on your skin tones. And I don't say skin tones like black and white. I'm talking skin tones in general, something with your skin makeup. Because my brother-in-law is white, my ex-brother-in-law is white, and he had it, and his was white patches. Okay, so I talk about this stuff because maybe somebody else is going through something and they're embarrassed to do something, to go someplace because of it. I never let it bother me. I used to get it really bad in my elbow pits. I don't know, the inside of your elbow bend. I call it elbow pit. I used to get it really bad there, and it would go down my forearm when I was younger. I was given prescription medication for it, but I never really thought it worked that well. It would clear it up for a day or two, and then it'd be right back a week. Well, maybe a little bit longer than a day or two, but it would be right back, and it was a pain in the butt. So this is when you don't want to be in an accident with a truckload of crap. You really want to pay attention. So you don't want to take off fast or anything, because you got a load full of crap. You don't want to go on nobody else behind you. But as I was saying, I just never let it bother me. You know, if somebody would say to me, "Oh, you got a rash or something," or "Oh, you're allergic to something," or "Oh, you got hives." Usually used to be people would say to me, "You have hives, don't you?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have hives. It's non-contagious," and it's all non-contagious. You know, people don't realize that. People with what is it? That flaky one. Is it eczema? Psoriasis. People think people with psoriasis that they're contagious. They are not contagious. So you need to, like, when you see someone's skin condition, don't look at them funny. You know, they themselves feel probably uncomfortable in their own skin from time to time, and don't really hate to have to go out with it. Because I don't care how comfortable you are with a condition, you're still uncomfortable with it from time to time. You know, because you still figure people are going to look, people, whatever. Same thing with young people with acne, or anybody with acne. They're not 100% happy in their skin. They may have learned to deal with the rash or the outbreaks or whatever. And what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for. They may have totally accepted it. There's a word I'm looking for. Be one with it, but that's not the word I'm looking for. But you know, don't judge people, because you don't know. You don't know. You know, you might have your own little issues you're not happy with. You know, I'm very happy to hear every now and then about body acceptances. You know, or I guess right now it's women of color acceptance of their skin color and their skin in their body. I guess that's what's happening this month. Something I've been watching, something that's been popping up on TV up here in Kentucky. A commercial late at night for women of color of different shades and body sizes, accepting their body and their skin they're in. A positive movement right now, and that's wonderful. That's very wonderful. There was something on Facebook the other day where this girl, she's a bigger girl, and she was asked to talk about body acceptance and body you know, I mean, I've always loved myself. You know, I've always said me, myself, and I love each other. So, and my daughter told me one time after she was diagnosed with PCOS, and she said to me, "Mom, you've always been a example, positive example that you've always loved yourself." And I have. I do love myself. I do think I'm great, you know. But I'm not going to walk around telling everybody, "Hi, my name is Janie. I'm great and wonderful." If I thought it would help a whole bunch of other people in the world, and people would start accepting people that aren't perfect in their eyes, I would do it. But I don't think if I did that, I would do that. If anything, I think half the people would think I was a little off the wall. Crazy. But without getting to know me and know that I am crazy, but in a good way. But my last trip to the dump, thank goodness. I've been trying to get rid of this stuff for a couple weeks now. And I didn't say that for Bevels to be saying the West right now, "Oh, we should have taken the stuff when we were over that day." No, that's not what it is. I thought my mowing kid was going to get it months ago, and he didn't. And then those people on Facebook that I kept saying, yeah, come get it, they didn't. They were all guys. Again. My daddy did. My daddy raised 3 very independent girls. Now, I've been independent. My sister, now I had 2 sisters. One passed away. She was quite independent. You know, she was. She was a different story, but she was quite independent in her own way. But the other one, she let men kind of tell her what to do in a relationship. She's always, I think, felt like she needs to have a man. You know, it's nice to have one, a good one when you can find one. And I guess I never found one. But hopefully the next one I find will be a good one. Now, what kind of animal is that? Where the hell did it go? Huh. Where'd it go? It just disappeared right into the brush. I think it was a little bobcat. It was a very fat cat. It didn't look like a regular cat because his head looked bigger. It just looked like it was a baby bobcat or something. Huh. There's all kinds of critters out this way. Still got my doors. I have one more pile of mess to clean up when I can kill the grass around it. The guy who owned the property before I bought it, he burned down the building and left the remnants behind. So I really need to clean that up sometime. I need to, before the weather gets too hot, I need to like go in there and I need to remove the junk. I need to save some boxes to do that with. You guys having a good time back there, babies? Oh, they gave me the sad eye. I was not going to bring them. I really was not going to bring them. And then I got that look from Gracie. That like, but I want to go bye-bye. I want to go bye-bye. But I can't go by Bevels because we're not sure about Freckles and Gracie. Prissy would be no big deal. But 2 independent female dogs. Great, wonderful dogs on their own. But, you know, as humans, you have to realize, as people, that they are still animals. And sometimes animals are going to do what's natural. Claim their domain, claim their area, claim their property, claim their people. And neither Bubbles or I want to break up a dog fight. That was just natural animal instinct. And like I said, both of them are sweet dogs. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid of either one of them on their own. And Gracie and Prissy get along fine. Gracie gets a little bit, once in a while, Gracie gets a little bit possessive over the dry dog food. And now Prissy's just been telling on her by doing this little growl bark thing. And I'm like, Gracie, let Prissy have some food. And then Gracie will get up and let Prissy have some food. So Prissy tells on her. I know the sound now. But they get fed twice a day, so it's not like they're starving. They get, made homemade dog food. Well, not homemade dog food, but a meal thing. I prepped them a meal for the week. Alright, so I'm going to stop this for now, because all I'm doing is rambling. And I'm going to unload at the dump here in a little while. Still got a ways to go to get to the dump. I didn't mind doing the run. It's just I knew it would be a drive-in to go to the dump. That's why I was hoping to get someone to come out and get it. And since I'd paid my mower kit up for a while, I thought maybe I could just deduct it out of what I paid him, but I guess that didn't work out to my advantage. I guess it didn't. Alright, so in a bit, guys. In a bit. Okay, you guys, we're at Moorhead Peddler's Mall. The baby's going to sit in the car. I'm going to open the windows for them. And they will be fine while I go into the Peddler's Mall for a minute. I won't be in there long. Maybe 20 minutes, 30 at the most. But they'll be fine. Right, Gracie? You going to be okay? In a minute. Okay, you guys. I got a stupid moment for people. Alright. Those of you who smoke, okay? And I ain't... Okay, I'm an ex-smoker, but I'm not one of those ex-smokers that fusses at people for smoking. But this lady was stupid. I just pulled through a gas station after I got... The doggies and I had Dairy Queen for lunch today. So I just pulled through the gas station to throw away my bag. And there's a woman sitting in her car. Crap, this lane is closed. Thank you. This woman is sitting in her car at the gas pump. I just had to get over. And she's smoking a freaking cigarette. Okay, do people not comprehend gasoline, cigarette lit? Cigarette is a source of fire at this point because there's a lit amber and it has ashes attached to it. Do people not comprehend that cigarette could ignite gasoline and go kaboom? She didn't watch the video I watched. Boy, my hair's gotten longer, guys. Look how low it's gotten longer. But I guess people just don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. You go boom. Right, guys? I don't want to go boom for stupid people. I don't want to be a casualty of somebody's stupidity. Hey, that one made sense. Strawberry milkshake. Now, I'm in Moorhead. And I say, don't eat the Dairy Queen in Moorhead. The milkshake's kind of watery. And the onion rings were burnt. And I ordered a plain hamburger for the babies. And that's all I got was just the hamburger. I didn't even get the bun. I'm like, you pay $3 for a plain hamburger. You deserve the bun too. They like the bun. It's part of the fun of them coming with me. Is they know that they're either going to get a plain hamburger or they're going to get nuggets. One or the other. That's what they're going to get. And they know it. And they know depending on whether I get fries or onion rings, they're going to get some fries. This time I got onion rings, which is probably a mistake. And they were made fresh. That's the thing. Burnt and made fresh. So... oh, I don't know about people. I really don't. I really don't know about people. Ooh, that's cold. I thought this lane was closed. I need to go to the interstate. It said right lane closed ahead. I feel like I've got a cut on my finger. Like, I do. Yeah, I do. It's like it's not a straight cut. It's like a cut under the skin. Probably did it when I was cutting cans up yesterday. Okay, the Moorhead Peddler's Mall is not the one I thought I needed to go to. I went there to look at rugs. But it's the Winchester Peddler's Mall I need to go to. See, I can never remember which one's which. I mean, I guess I should have remembered, but I need to go to the Winchester Peddler's Mall and look for a rug. I want a rug for my overflow room for Gracie to lay on because she loves laying on a rug. So I'm going to go buy a rug for the dog. That's exactly what I'm going to go do. Exactly what I'm going to do. No, I can get over. I can get on the interstate this way. Yeah. It's over there that it's all messed up. It's not here. It's okay, but like I said, there's lines on, I think, that tell them where to put the flavoring. All right, we're headed home, girls. We are headed home. Alright, in a bit, guys, but Gracie's ready to go home, aren't you, baby? You ready to go home, baby? We have been very successful today. We have gone to the dump. We have gone to the Peddler's Mall. We have gone to the Dollar Tree. We have gone to Wally World. We have gotten lunch out, and now we're going to go home. Yep. Now we're going to go home. So, in a bit. Okay, you guys, we're into the next day. It is Thursday the 18th. And we are headed to Mount Sterling. Nathan has a job over there, and he kind of forgot his social security card. And I want to stop. I want to pick up something anyway, so I'm going to take it to him because they said they need a social security card. We can't continue to work the rest of the week. So I don't know if they're just, I don't think they're being butt heads. I think they just, my understanding is in the restaurant business up here, there's a lot of turnover, and maybe the woman is no nonsense until he proves himself, which he will. Nathan will prove himself. So I'm going to run his Social security card to him so she can photocopy it. And then I got to go to Tractor Supply because I want a watering thing that you put water in that has the sprinkle head on it. Watering gardening pitcher. I don't know what they call it, but a thing that you can put water in your garden. Because I got to start to, as soon as Bevel tells me I need to start, as soon as Bevel tells me I need to start conditioning my bales of straw. So there's a break in the rain, so of course me and the girls are going because I said to them, you guys want to go a short trip? It's to Nathan's job, it's to Tractor Supply, and it's to Dollar Tree, and that's it. Because I have a project I want to do with pie pans, pizza pans, and the biscuit pans and the square pans, and maybe cake pans. But I have a project I want to do, and I need pans. I think I can do some tin punching, and I looked them up online. The exact same pans you can buy at Dollar Tree for $1. You go to other websites online, and they're like $7-8. So it's the only reason why they're sold at Dollar Tree for $1 is because they must get such a good wholesale cost on them. And that's what companies will do. Companies will sell their items wherever they want to sell them. So they may sell them at a different store online for $9, $10, and then they sell them in such huge stock to someone to a company like Dollar Tree. So by the time at the end of the year, their balance is check. You know, they may have taken and sold it for less at one place and then sold it for more at another place. So they balance at the end, because companies are not going to take a complete loss anytime. So, that just goes to show you that it's probably made so cheaply. But I think everything's made cheaply these days. A lot of everything's, unless it's handcrafted by a handcrafter. So, but that's just my rant for the moment. So, I know I haven't uploaded a video for a couple days, and I know I haven't figured out that coffee time thing yet. But I'm not a morning person, people. You may think I am, but I am not. I wake up in the morning because I wake up. I don't do a schedule. And the last 2 mornings, Nathan's alarm clock's gone off, and Nathan don't get up when his alarm clock goes off. So, I get up when his alarm clock goes off, but Nathan doesn't. I did brush my hair this morning. My hair's just grown so much all of a sudden. All of a sudden it's grown because it's grown at least an inch, maybe an inch and a half. I mean, it's grown all of a sudden. But I need to give Bevels a haircut. I told her she needed a haircut. She said, I do. I said, I know. Because she said something about needing a haircut, and I said, yes, you do. So I need to give Bevels a haircut sometime in the next few days. I told her I'd come her way with my scissors, and I cut her hairs. Because if anybody doesn't know, I'm an ex-hairdresser. May not look like one now, but I swore up and down when I stopped doing hair professionally, day in, day out at a salon, I was not going to wear makeup anymore, and I didn't want to wear much black. Because I wore a lot of black in those days. For some reason, black and white and cream or black and white and gray was the hairdresser's code of uniform or something. I mean, I get it. At first I started wearing black because it was easy. If you accidentally dyed your clothes at work, you could re-dye them black. Sharpie does wonders. You get bleach on your clothes at work. You'd be amazed at how many times I Sharpied a pair of pants. But yeah, we're headed to town. Alright, so in a bit, guys, because I don't think we're going to get into anything exciting at the moment. There's a truck on the side of the road up here. No, it's not. It's a 2-lane part. For a minute, it looked like it was on the shoulder. And I wanted to be careful. They have these lanes up here in Kentucky where you keep right unless you're passing. And it may be a 1-lane highway on both sides. And then there'll be a section where one side will have 2 lanes for a minute. And there'll be a sign that says, stay in the right lane unless passing. Or slower vehicles stay in the right lane. But a lot of times I see the signs that say, stay in the right lane unless passing. And I stay in the right lane a lot because I'm in no hurry to get nowhere. The only place I gotta go from here on out in life is I gotta die and go to heaven. So, and I ain't in a hurry to get there yet because I ain't gotten to enough mischief yet. So I'm just not in a hurry to get there. Nope, I'm not. I don't want to leave my babies yet. But I want to experience life a little bit more. Now that I'm by myself and I can do whatever I want and don't have to answer to no one. I mean, I don't have to answer to my son. I mean, he and I tell each other where we're kind of going out of courtesy because we're in the same household at the moment. But Even when he leaves home finally, when he does, I might tell him occasionally in conversation, oh, this week I'm going to do this week I'm going to do that. Or if I go on a trip, if I go, even if he moves out, I think because he's in the same state or general area, because he'll probably be no more than an hour away from me when he moves out because of the distance to go to town and stuff. Because I think Nathan down the road would like to live closer to town. Because I just think he would. He's not complaining at all. But I think what I would do is if I went out for the day, like say I went a couple hours away from home for the day, I think I would just text message and say, oh, today I think I'm going to go over to National Boone Forest or whatever, just so he would have an idea of what I was up to, so that if he didn't hear from me, he kind of knew what I did last. Because I think that's a good idea when you live by yourself. I think it's a good idea to let people know kind of what you're doing. I mean, I kind of tell Bevels and Wes kind of what I'm doing. Especially Bevels. I kind of tell her what I'm doing throughout the week. Because it's just, I would hate to go missing and nobody know I'm missing. You know, I have the Life 360 app. I'm on two, I'm going to get off of one of them. But I'm on two different groups. I'm just going to get off the one that the ex-husband's on, because I don't care what he does and it's none of his business what I do. So and I don't even know if he cares what I do, honestly, and I don't really care. It's still hard to believe that I totally understand now, but I never understood how women going through a divorce could go from loving someone to hating someone. And believe me, I understand it now. And now I'm working really hard, and I keep saying it, because I'm trying to convince myself not to hate the man, because I don't believe in hate. But I tell you one thing, if I was close to hating somebody right now, it almost would be him. And there's only been one other situation in life years ago that I kind of did not like somebody so much that, but if it wasn't for my kids, I wouldn't even care what happened to the ex-husband. But for my kids' sake, I don't want nothing bad to happen from, because I don't want them to have to deal with it. I don't want them to have to deal with it, because I don't have to deal with it. I mean, I get it. I totally understand women. And I never understood it before, but you don't understand something until you've been in their shoes, so to speak. You know, when you are in the situation and you walk in the walk, then you can know the talk. And that was a good one. That was a good one. When you can walk the walk, you know the talk. I like that one. I did that one good. Okay, so I'm gonna pause you guys on that note, because that's a high right there for me. One of my little ways I said something made some sense. All right, in a bit, guys. Okay, you guys, we got our bucket with the shower thing on it. So we got that. We just stopped and got our first lottery ticket in Kentucky, because I'm going to win the lottery. And don't nobody ask me for the money when I win it. I'm sorry, I have plans. My plans are to help start an organization to help. I'm one of two things, or both. I'm either going to start an organization to help women or men, anybody, to get out of a bad marriage, help them for a year, or I'm going to start an organization called Janie Smiles, which will help people fix their teeth. So don't ask me for money, because I already have plans for the money. Plain and simple. I'm not going to go buy a fancy house. I'm not going to go buy a fancy car. I'm going to live the way I live, but I'm going to help other people out in those aspects. Okay? So like I said, don't nobody ask me for the money when I win, because I ain't giving it to you. And I'm not being stingy. It's just I'd rather help people out the way I want to help them out. I don't want hands out. I want to hand out. See? Alright, so we have been to We've been to Subway to drop off Nathan's Social Security card, right, Gracie? We've been to Dollar Tree to get... What did we get at Dollar Tree? Well, I know we got these at Tractor Supply, and the thing to make buckets into water buckets that has a spout on them. And we went to Dollar Tree. And at Dollar Tree, we got a scrubber, like a toilet bowl scrubber thing, and a little dustpan and a little broom handle broom thing. We got that because I needed one of those the other day. They didn't have them. What else did we get at Dollar Tree? Oh, we got some frozen fruit at Dollar Tree to make some smoothies. So, and a tropical blend. So we got some frozen fruit, and some eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. Which some people are going to say, oh, that's not good for you. And some people are going to say, oh, it is good for you. Because they go back and forth on whether or not eggs are good for you. They do. They go back and forth a lot on that. So, that's what I got. I didn't get carried away today. I was on a mission at Tractor Supply, and I was on a mission at Dollar Tree. They didn't have the pizza pans I was looking for. So I have to order them online for my craft project I want to do. So I'm headed home now. And I think I'm gonna call it an end. So I think I'm gonna say this is the end of the video. It was yesterday and today. I'm gonna say, if you like my videos, like and subscribe. If you don't, I'm sorry. But enjoy the craziness of life, because you might laugh about it when you tell a friend. I'm having a muffled hair day. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.